bitches? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Oops, missed my own countdown. Sorry. No, I hate it. Whatever. It's gonna be so annoying. What is this? I just came back to a fuck ton of peaches and I was so confused.
Oh, it won't let me. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I think I broke it.
Showing up on the screen.
Good.
I broke it too. You could.
Oh god. See, that's what I was seeing, but peaches, and I was like, what is happening?
Yes.
It does.
It does too.
Yeah, it is,
Guys,
because
I
I'm
can
screen
light up
capping.
the
Amazing.
eyes.
What is this a new thing? I am so lost.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. You guys can now react to each other to stream, and I will only see it and be distracted by it every time. Thank you. Because I will look at my OBS and be like, okay. Anyways,
You're welcome.
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry.
pause the.
Suffer with the eyes.
Oh my god. Anyways. Alright, bitches. Welcome back, everybody. I just can't see the map. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Welcome back, everybody, to session 69. Nice.
Noise.
Okay.
Oh, spooky ghost time.
Oh.
Ghost.
Remnants of Halloween. As you can see, we kept. Okay, all right. We have kept the layout because we're talking about ghosts and spirits, and I thought it was thematic, and I still like it. And we'll see once we finish this thing that if I change it. So there's that. We also do not have a fire child today, unfortunately. He might be in chat. I don't know at one point. So our wonderful Pyro is going to be helming 2 characters. And you're probably not going to have to do anything. You're totally not going to get into a fight. It's just going to be a nice stroll through the gardens, and you'll be fine.
Totally.
I hate you, Coco.
It's fine. It's not like
Now-
chat can see
This is
Coco.
what
Oh.
Coco gets to do.
Yeah. Well, at least I don't see Coco's stuff. I just saw him type yeet in the chat. Anyways, so welcome back. Last time on Prince's Apocalypse with the Ditherers of Dismay, our wonderful group has found their way inside a curse dagger, inside what seems like the memories of their long lost friends, souls. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever the fuck is happening right now. You guys saw a little cute moment with little like 5-year-old Joel playing with his dad, giggling and having fun, and then you guys interrupted it. Atim,
Don't blame us.
you did. You interrupted it.
Interrupted. We were standing there watching, and then
started
person
making
from the dream
comments.
Was like, "Oh, people are here."
And then you guys started making comments and talking shit. And then Atim, you guys battled a bit until Atim had seen that Joel was peering through the still like ajar, large double doors or gates to the castle, and then so rudely slammed the door in his face, saying that this is not.
Don't blame
wasn't
us.
rude.
Don't blame
Rude.
us
Saying-
for the trauma Joel gave himself.
Time paradox. No. You had mentioned that this was not something for the eyes of such a young child, and then thus slammed the door in his face.
Okay,
Is it? Well, it's a heavy door. No, it's a heavy door. You would have had to. It was a full action to slam it shut. Yes, it technically yes, it was slammed shut. But I know what you meant. And I just realized y'all are hella quiet on stream.
With purpose.
Right.
The purpose was slamming it in Joel's.
Exactly. And after you guys had a short rest, sorry, I'm trying to fix volume levels because I'm hella loud and y'all are hella quiet and I don't know why. Anyways, where was I? After you guys had a short rest, you guys decided, instead of barging through the doors to find Joel or whatever you were going to do, you decided to take a stroll through one of the two kind of separating paths into the famous palace gardens that kind of wrap around the entire castle, that are known for its gorgeous flowers and arrangements. And with that, we're going to be jumping in. I would like to add a quick little note that after your guys' short rest, after you guys had decided, you notice, I will say I don't have my passive perceptions. I forgot to bring it over here. But Atim, I know you have a very high passive, and Amdrus would notice this too, but Fire is not here. You would notice that everyone looks ever so slightly more see-through, more ethereal.
Like party members?
Yes, including yourself. And
yes.
Yeah. As the longer you've stayed here, as you guys have discovered already, it seems to be almost just picking away at you. So, with that, is there anything you guys would like to do as you guys begin to walk into this lush, like thick garden filled of flowers of like whites and oranges and yellows and reds, very warm colors? No? Oh, I think you're muted.
I was muted, yeah.
There we go.
If nobody else is going to, Amethyst is probably going to have a little jaunty conversation to herself.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So yeah, very quietly, she's probably just gonna confront Tatara about the voices that they heard when they stayed the night.
What do you say?
So like low enough that Hitara would know that she's talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
She'd just be like, the whispers that we heard. Do you know them?
I mean, we've heard a lot of whispers.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. We have.
When we were on watch.
They just sounded familiar.
From where?
I don't know. A distant memory or something. It was odd.
I do. So if I were to speak your name here, what do you think would happen?
I don't think anything. I don't think... Well, I think the names that come back are souls the dagger has reaped. I'm still here, aren't I?
So you have no names of those you think might be here?
I'm not sure. None that I remember, but the voices just sounded familiar. That is all.
Can I do a quick insight to see if she's lying to me?
Yes, you can.
Cool. Oh, I fully believe her.
You do. Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'll tell you, it's like, I wonder. I hope that wasn't rude.
Like, it was a heavy
hope
door. I
I'm not
didn't
the
mean to
problem.
slam it.
I just like that. It did shut kind of loud. Maybe it was just because it was heavy. I don't know. It's a child. It'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Fine.
Won't
Immediate
cause
panic.
Won't cause any psychological problems later on.
Yeah,
No, of course not.
you're totally not back in time and fucking up the timeline at all. Joel comes back and any loud bang, he just freaks out or gets angry at you.
Yes. It's like, what did I do?
I don't know why, but I feel like you've slammed a door in my face.
Yeah, I'm like, well, if that
Never
is
holds
the
the door
case,
open for me ever again.
yeah. As you guys continue to walk, you can see through the gardens there are many branches of paths. Some very well kept and more of a like thicker cobblestone path, where others kind of dip more into the more naturey looking paths. Some kind of just do roundabouts to look at more flowers. So to mechanically play this out, we're gonna have a fun little mini game.
Fun.
Ooh.
Again with the grid.
Yeah. So this is gonna be the official rules. When you guys did the lake, it was not. It was me kind of doing it on a whim. And basically, same premise. You guys will pick a direction and make a check, a skill-based check. Based on your result and what you are trying to do, I will give you, assuming I am correct, in your goal is to find, or your original goal was to find another entrance, whether a staff entrance, a secret entrance, something into the castle. And I will give you clues to which way to go, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, as you guys are walking and seeing all these kind of branching paths, seeing these beautiful trees overhanging, and there are times sectioned off with walls that have like vines kind of growing up. This very overgrown, like almost secret garden like, even though it's all kind of that way. I ask who would like to go first and what direction. As no one peeks up. And you guys are starting where you are. That is kind of your starting grid. I will state, to add more into explaining this, sorry. Every time you move a square or you do an extra check based on beyond the first one, it is half an hour tacked off of your day. And might I remind you, you have no idea how long you have left. So
I guess I'll go first. I'll just do like because it's like whatever's in front of you, right? Like the three.
yeah,
doors
so
in
you
front of
can you can pick a side, whatever's
All right,
north,
so
south,
I'll just go from
west.
this way.
Okay.
And I'll just do like a general arcana check to see like if there's a certain direction that I feel more like pulled to.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, that can be an arcana check.
Oh god damn you.
What?
I rolled a 2, so that's an 11.
An 11. Okay. I will say, as you guys are kind of walking, you can see it begins to kind of branch off in multiple kind of ways. You can kind of see one way it looks like it's curving back around. And I will give you, with an 11, I will give you that this does not seem to be the right way. But directly in front of you, or one down, you're not sure. There's kind of paths that break off.
Should we move up 1 square? Like move up to like here maybe? Kind of go from there?
It's up to you. Ow.
Sure.
Punched my desk.
All right, so we'll just like move up straight, I guess.
Okay. As I don't have the right thing on. Cool. So that is 1/2 hour. And now someone else has to do check. And might I remind you, everyone has to do 1, which will include Amdrus. And if you do the same check in multiple times, it will be a higher DC. So if you do another Arcana check, essentially. Until everyone has done 1, then it resets. That really hurt. I, really hit my desk. The whole thing rattled.
Oh no.
So. Zephyr, Ateem/Amdrus.
I know.
Going
Yeah,
next.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'll just do like.
Pick a direction and
Well,
what would you like to do?
I think I'm just gonna like. Could I like essentially like throw like a light like straight in front wrong thing? So like hold on.
I will say
This direction.
it is like daylight. It is back to that kind of midday beautiful day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was gonna dip back into the darkness. I'm sorry,
No.
I might have missed that.
No, at the end of
okay.
at the very end of that fight, everything kind of almost in like a shockwave, just kind of all the ghosts disappeared and the day came back.
Okay. Well, can I just, I guess, do a perception check then? Just
Sure.
this direction?
Looking. Okay. Sure. So kind of doing that side. Make a perception check. What are you looking for anything specific?
I guess I'm looking for more like structures to see if it kind of gives like a general direction on like maybe where to go, like kind of like a more defined path or like anything that we should like check out.
Yeah, sure.
See if there's any clues.
Yeah, I can say that's well, you made it. It's fine.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I will say as you're kind of looking beyond the trees and beyond all the kind of flora, you can kind of see the way the like castle is built. It seems to be based on the walls and everything. You don't think this way or this way will be useful for you. So you can either go down or diagonally. It's up to you. You can kind of see there's a path. There's these paths that diverge that way and go around these walls.
Okay.
It's up to you.
So either going like down or is
Yeah,
the
so
only
you can
direction we don't know
go.
what's in the corners yet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry. I guess I can actually do it. a circle. That will be a lot nicer than me
So I guess
roughly
we
doing
can
one.
go like diagonally towards the circle. If we want.
You want to do that? Yeah. And that doesn't mean it's kind of a like the way this kind of Minesweeper game kind of works. You can go in any direction, even with the X, if you really want. You just don't think that'll be a direction that's helping you. So it's not saying that you can't go straight, you know, but based on what you're looking for.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure would
you
ever
have to
go
say.
straight.
I know. Ugh, now that Fire's not here, we officially are straight free. Look at that. Kidding. Love you, Fire.
For episode 69 too.
I
damn.
know.
I know. Wow.
So you guys going to the diagonal?
I
You're going,
love you.
going here?
When we watch the bond.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Diagonal, yeah.
All right. You okay there?
Yep, I just accidentally closed my character sheet, but it's fine.
You're doing great. You're doing great. I like how
We're okay.
the line didn't pop up for there it is. Jesus, that took a while. So we have Amdrus and Atim are the only ones that need to do it. So Pyro, you gotta
Hey.
make 2.
I get to make 2. Oh my god, it's gonna be great. No, okay, so I think for Amdrus, Amdrus will kind of, I think, look lower towards the ground, look for, paths that I guess are more traveled. So maybe like a survival.
Sure. I mean, it is like they are kind of like paved walkways, the majority of these. So I will say
There's wear and tear, but
sure. Yeah. I mean, that's very true. Let's make a survival check. And sorry, is this you or Amdrus?
this is Amdrus.
Amdrus, okay.
16.
It's 16, okay. All right, 16. I will give you this. I mean, based on where everything is, that's just obviously not the correct way to kind of go around.
Trying to go back.
But you think that either one of these would probably be good. A good path to take. And again, I'll just
Okay, I think we'll take the diagonal path down.
take a look at. Okay.
Venus is high.
So that is your second hour. Just put that out there.
Oof. Okay. Okay, and
Let's do that. So, and for you, Atim. Oh my lord! Trying to center this better. It's not letting me grab it. There we go.
Can you tell she misses me after?
Afterward, yeah.
Yeah.
Cuz does the same thing. He's been like all over me when I come home.
what if we do like a? What if we do like a nature check, kind of seeing
A nature
how the sort of general plants and trees and flowers have kind of been sort of affected by the way that people move through
Sure.
the
Make a nature check.
23.
23. Okay. And what direction? I'm so sorry. South, north, or west?
Oh, I guess
I assume you're not
back,
doing east, though.
yeah, no. No. Let's go west.
West.
Yeah.
All right. As you're kind of as you kind of start to see and like kind of watch for a lot of the trees and the plants and everything, and you're kind of just seeing, even just like looking ahead and trying to see down past kind of what is, you notice that most of the paths do not kind of head in this direction. there seems to be a good kind of flow heading in, kind of directly in front of you, kind of heading down that path. And you notice that, here, I'll do, I guess, a circle, I guess. You notice that the one below, you can see that it begins to kind of get more open, kind of as if it's like a resting area. So it's not necessarily... Oh my God,
I think we'll just go. We'll just head like full forward, directly, directly across.
Okay. All right, and that resets all of you guys as you guys continue kind of down the path. Now any of you guys can go again, and repeated skill checks can be made. So I ask who wants to go next as you guys wander down this path. Kind of wandering through the like gorgeous gardens, and especially you, Atim, like being able to see these is something you've always like seen maybe in the distance or heard about, and like being able to walk around, it's everything you hoped it would.
So the nature check was also just wanting to be really close to these flowers and being like, yes, like finally get to like see them, and then he goes in to smell them and realize he can't smell anymore.
Yes, I was gonna
like,
say yes.
Momentarily, kind of
saddened,
bittersweet and saddened, but he can still appreciate the way that they look.
Yeah, the very like anime like sad lines come over.
The realization that like, right, that is gone now for some reason. We're just gonna wipe that away and not think about that at the moment and continue on.
But it's beautiful. Yeah.
But it's beautiful. It looks lovely.
She was grabbing on my hand. I was trying to unmute.
That's
so
okay.
if somebody else wants to go first, I can't really use my hands.
That's okay.
Well, I thought I had something where I could like speak to plants, and I was gonna ask if I could do a nature check to see if I can get any intel from the plants.
There is a spell called Speak with Plants.
I think.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like a direct spell. I thought
there is a spell.
Saw something else.
Oh, and that might be something else. That might be a different race, actually.
Yes, there are a couple of races that have that.
The furbog,
and then I think forest gnomes also can speak to small animals.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, yeah.
Well, can I know it's not a spell, but could I essentially like try to connect with nature and see if I can like feel anything with them?
Sure. What direction do you want to go?
Well, it's either like southern. Well, okay, out of character, do we want to just keep following the circles, or do we want to try to like find somewhere new? Like, I don't know if you guys have had any thoughts.
The circles are where we have to go, right?
Circles are viable paths that you could take.
Yeah, it's like a
seem.
Yeah.
You guys have any thoughts?
Thank you, Coco.
Okay. Then I'm gonna look to the left, or whichever direction we're facing.
West.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
West.
And make a nature check if that's what you want to do.
Oh, so close. 21.
21. As you kind of look forward, you can see a lot more of these paths start to diverge, and you can see that some of them begin to become more like dirt paths, and you can see that there is a spire kind of off in the distance, but that's not connected with, at least not at the base. It's not connected with the main, and you see a lot of the paths begin to kind of head that way. And I will give you that you do not think this way or this way will help you. Sorry. but kind of heading on another path kind of leads you. You almost have to back up a bit and go through another path that kind of leads you more back towards, kind of through a lot of these kind of maze-like gardens.
Well, in character, do we want to just continue on the easy path, or do we want to see what's up there? I know we would be spending more time.
I think time is the big thing right now that we don't necessarily have all that much of.
Yeah, I don't really want to waste too much more time.
Oh my god, are we growing?
Wow.
God. Look at us not dithering as much.
Wow.
Because we're not all here. As
It's,
that's fair.
It's true. All right.
Is Joel the problem? Is Joel the reason why we dither?
I was gonna say Amdrus, but sure. Wow. All right. That's correct. You guys are going that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is pushing into your third hour of wandering through things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I would like to intimidate the flowers.
Right? Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna beat up this flower bush.
If you want to make an intimidation check, I would absolutely love you to.
Yeah, to waste a half hour.
You might have enough time. You're fine. You could have an entire day. You've no idea, and that's the fun part of this.
Yeah, fun. I would like to do, I guess, either an investigation or a perception. I don't know what would make the most sense, but just like,
What do you want to do?
see, I just want to see if I can like what I can see of like what would make sense to like lead into a castle, like what path would make sense.
I would say you could you can make a perception check. I would allow a perception check if that is what you're going for. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you really wanted to make it an investigation, you could. I know you just rolled, but
I got an 11. I apparently can only roll 11s today. Hi.
All right. And I assume you're going north.
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the only direction that really shows much. So yeah, as you guys continue down this path, and you're kind of just trying to look out, it doesn't really seem like any path is really bringing you closer necessarily to like an entrance. You're kind of going, some of the paths are pretty obvious that you don't want to go too far away from the castle, but I will say you do not know which one.
Guys, I'm useless. I'm sorry.
So you guys can make another check before moving, adding another half hour. Or
what do you guys want to do?
You guys can just choose a direction. And again, you can go on the X's. Just putting that out there. That is still viable. It's not like you can't go there anymore.
We just like burn the plants, go straight for the spire.
Sure, if you want to do that.
Whoa, our druid is saying, "Fuck the plants."
She's a wildfire druid specifically, so like some plants need to burn to thrive.
Yeah.
We'll find out which ones.
Let's revitalize that soil.
Oh my god! I mean, I did want to intimidate the flowers.
See, you picked the wrong check. You picked the wrong check. Yeah.
I should have just.
I would have laughed if you got super high on intimidation.
You know what? Can I roll just for the hell of it?
Sure. You know what?
Let's see. Intimidation with my +4. I keep rolling 9s. What is this?
Yeah.
I got a 14.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, if we want to make another check before we move.
I mean, if you guys want to.
I assume you don't want to keep that intimidation check as that. So.
I don't.
Yeah. If it was really high, it would be like, well, I can allow that, I guess. But. So that means it's just you, a team.
All right.
Right?
So think.
Oh no, it's Amdrus as well. Again.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just me.
It's just you, Pyro, but yeah.
Yes. I think okay. So I'll tell you. I think we'll take a moment and like look back towards east,
Mhm.
and we'll make a like an insight check, sort of
Insight
trying
check.
to understand how they might have designed the
Okay.
to understand how they might have designed the maze, maybe predict like the direction that they would have sort of gone in.
I would say that would be more of a history check.
Well, I'm not
to do something
drawing
like
on
that.
history.
Well, you're trying to figure out how they would. Yeah, you wouldn't. You're not inciting the path here.
Architect check, please.
Yeah, that would be more of a history.
I'm
I would align
inciting
that.
their choices in
Right,
how
which-
they would have
Thank
built
you, Mina.
things, not
Yes,
the
and I
history. If I remember studying the history behind how
correct.
this particular
But we
one
do the
was.
same thing with like the Egyptians. We're trying to figure out what that's history. So I'm gonna count this as a history check if you want to go with that, or figure out something else. Sorry.
Fine.
If you want to make an insight check, you can, and I'll go with it. But I won't. It'll be a higher DC.
Yes, we're
Okay.
going with insight check.
Okay. Are you
History is
doing
not
north,
good
or are you
without eight.
are you
I'll tell
just
would not
doing the
be-
north again and getting both of those squares again?
No, we're looking at east. We're looking eastward. We're going
East.
back.
So okay.
Sort of
So you're-
deciding.
I mean, yeah. So I will just say, like,
So I guess
mechanically,
north
it's
would be both the squares, I guess.
yes,
But
correct. Yeah. Otherwise, it would just be the one corner one, which is totally fine. But you've done a lot of corners, so who knows?
all right, let's see what do we get. What do we get? 24.
24. Okay. As you're inciting the path, as you're looking to see like where they would go, you hear a laughter in the distance. And at first creepy, but with a high insight check, you can tell it's Joel. And the kind of echoing laughter of his child self running through these. And you can see him running more. You can almost like hear it and imagine it as he's running down one of the paths. And I will give you, because you did roll very high on that this doesn't seem to be a path to go. And the path technically in front of you would be where you wanted to go.
And that is where we will move.
Okay. So that is
and then what did we roll prior?
so that is
You did
pushing
such
into
a-
your 4th hour. And now it's just Amdrus left. And I assume you're doing north again.
Yes.
Oh, God. What are you thinking?
I feel like Amdrus is going to try to sweet talk
Okay. Sure.
this realm
Sure.
that we are in and the current plants, and sort of try to persuade them to kind of
And would you,
Direct us.
as Amdrus, please tell me what he would say?
oh lord. Oh god, how does he speak?
With a slight, somewhat Irish accent ish.
I know. Oh god, why do you do this to me? I don't even know.
This is more for our enjoyment than
I know, it really is.
Vampire.
It really is. I'm not doing the voice, but
fair.
Darling shrubs of dazzling delight, please show us the way. Shine a light in the direction that we would need to go.
Okay, sure. Make a persuasion check.
Amdrus is Fae.
I was gonna say it sounded very
Confirmed.
making a potion, casting a spell.
Yes, yes.
Amdrus is confirmed Fae.
There we go. I mean,
confirmed Fae.
Orcs are now Fae creatures.
That was almost
orcs
enough
are
to get
descendants of elves, so they are
25.
25. As you hear Amdrus pleading very waxing poetically towards the paths ahead and the trees and bushes,
It's a flowery garden. It seems poetic. Is the way to go.
you will hear, before you see it, but you will hear that laughter again. Joel's laughter, almost slightly older, still enjoying, maybe cresting on maybe that 8 years, 9 years. And he will almost see a little like spiritual orb kind of fly down a path, but like from behind a tree kind of down a path as it kind of curves off again. And I will, even with persuasion check that was very good, I will give you oops, that's supposed to be a circle. This way seems to be the right way.
Okay, we will head towards the circle.
Okay. We are resetting everything, so please, anybody now with any check, pick a direction. Who wants to go?
All right, I'll just do another Arcana check.
Sure.
But I'll do it for like north.
North? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Again, just kind of like pulling energy of like.
Just concentrating.
Yeah. If I roll another 9, I'm gonna scream. Okay, better. Dirty 20.
But it is +9, which is the irony in that.
Yeah, I'm just I'm cursed with these 9s. Am I right?
As you focus, sure. As you kind of focus in,
I love you.
you can feel that like presence that you have been following kind of head down, and you didn't expect. You can see that there's some paths going off or that kind of end, and I will say this one here kind of ends, and because you got a 20, I would say you can feel that like energy heading kind of almost downward, and you, as you guys continue walking, you notice there's some paths that begin to kind of move down, almost kind of on a lower level, or at least going down kind of the side of the cliff that that the castle sits on, and you feel it going this way.
Okay, I will move up there.
All right. So that is, you guys are now in 4 hours, 5 hours. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 hours, and as you guys begin to kind of move down, as my cat sits on my computer, and I want to make sure he's not going to turn it off. He did that earlier. He sat down and like clicked the button with his heel or his foot or whatever. Oh shit. Anyways, as you guys kind of going down, you can hear and you can see what looks like a waterfall coming from, like, you're almost rounding, nearing the back end of the castle, and you can see a waterfall kind of running down, and these beautiful kind of like river features that you've noticed here and there, but you notice there's a much larger one, and you can see that the paths lessen, and you kind of keep on following that presence. And you begin to, because you rolled so high, you can hear another voice. Another one laughing. A boy, maybe similar of age, but they seem to be playing. And you can see the paths begin to give away to dirt paths as you follow it. Until you come to a beautiful, like, kind of, as you kind of come around a bunch of trees, you can see a beautiful river runs along, and you see what looks like Joel, but older, maybe 10, and he seems to be challenging playfully another young boy, not as finely dressed, simple clothing, and kind of tousled, kind of dirty blonde, kind of brown hair. And you can see Joel is handing off what looks like a wooden sword. And you hear him say, "Come on, I learned some new sword stuff. I wanted to show you." And you'll hear the other boy kind of timidly go, I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble because you're showing me things that I'm not supposed to learn." It was not nonsense, Raymond. I'm going to show you. It's fun. Hold it up like this, and you can see him holding, like, showing him how to use a sword. And they kind of, he jokingly hits it, and he goes, "See? You just kind of swing, and he'll show you some moves." And you see this little moment. Do you guys do anything? Or are you just watching? Anything you guys are doing specifically? You can see them kind of off a bit, kind of through a couple of these trees along this river. Just keeping quiet, watching. Okay.
Watch, see how things play out.
Okay. You will see them kind of him show how to strike and really basic sword things that, you know, a young noble would probably learn at about his age. And you can see them kind of giggling, and then you can see the other boy begin to kind of get a bit more confidence in it. And then they started kind of sword fighting and laughing and giggling. And you see this adorable moment before you see this boy he named Raymond, kind of strikes out, and you can see Joel seems to go to block, very unpracticed, and misses, and you can see the wooden sword like scrapes against his knuckles, like pretty rough, and you hear him ow, and he drops the sword and he goes, "Oh, that hurt," and you immediately see Raymond throw the sword and run towards him. He goes, I'm so sorry, are you okay?" And like grabs his hand, and you can almost see, I would say, Atim with the highest passive, you can almost see that it got cut, like he's like scraped roughly a bunch of skin on his knuckles, and they're bleeding a bit, and you can see him like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope your dad isn't going to get mad." And you see this boy just panic in his eyes. You can see tears beginning to well up as he's just so nervous and worried for Joel. But you see Joel just kind of grab his hand and kind of smile. And she goes, "It's fine. It happens. I'm okay, see?" And he kind of moves his hand and shows that it's okay. And you see Raymond kind of look up at him. And they have this little moment of looking at each other. He goes, "Are you sure?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm okay." Before you see what probably is for both a first kiss. As these two young boys, in a moment of fun and emotions, find themselves kissing for the first time. It is awkward, it's a little weird, but at the same time, it's cute. And before you guys kind of shift, and there's rustling, and immediately they pull back and look towards the bushes to where you guys are. What do you guys do? What do you guys do?
I stuff my face into the flowers to make it look like I'm just smelling flowers and not noticing.
So you guys making a stealth check? Is that what you're doing?
You know what? Yes. For the
Sure.
fun of it, yeah.
Sure. Make a stealth check.
Oh god.
Amdrus, what do you get? Okay. 18.
Oh no, I'm sorry, guys. I trip into
I
rosebush.
feel like Zephyr wouldn't be that stealthy. Like she would automatically fail her stealth. Like she would want to be watching and probably not pay attention, just like spin
Sure.
and just like.
I'll tell you, 7. Like I said, act natural. He's literally just, you know.
He's just like, just posing
Like,
next to a tree. Like, I'm not looking. It's fine.
I'm not looking. I'm just.
Amdrus is the only one that like genuinely like hides in a bush, and all of you like scramble and just like awkwardly make eye contact. And you see the fear well up in this young boy's eyes as he pushes off of Joel and goes, I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to hurt him. I'm so sorry. And you'll see Joel kind of get up and he goes, yeah?
Can I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like when the boy panics, I want to reassure him. It's like, no, it's okay. We're not gonna get you guys in trouble here. And I want to actually cast Cure Wounds on Joel.
That is the touch spell, so you would have to be walking up to them. Just letting you know. Okay. Yeah, so you're like, no, it's okay. And you'll see Joel kind of step towards you and he goes, it was me. I wanted to play with it. It's okay. I hurt myself. It's fine.
No, it's okay. I can heal you. So the way it won't hurt anymore and you won't even see it.
And you'll hear him go, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And you'll see his head kind of drop. And as you get closer and closer, you feel that cold wind come back from behind you all. And that darkness begin to sweep and fill the area. As I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh no!
Wait.
Jenny, no.
Oh, what? Oh.
Amazing.
I got caught.
Okay, hold on. I have to pee.
Because Zephyr is walking up, you guys, I would say you guys can place yourself anywhere within that little box. I assume you guys would be further back because you were hiding, or Amdrus would be like off to the side.
Sorry if I fucked
Wherever
something up.
I'm gonna put myself right here because my face is like right in some flowers.
Okay. We'll say Amdrus is off in the corner. Again, I apologize. Actually, we're gonna make him here. I broke my own rule.
Oh my god, thank God. It was like so blurry for me for a second.
Oh really?
I was like, oh my god, this is gonna hurt my eyes
Oh no.
to play on.
But you see the beautiful like fields of flowers just darken with that glow, and the trees begin to twist and kind of snap, kind of almost grabbing at you again. That kind of dark gnarledness come over. I don't know if Pyro rolled. But oh, there we go. He's back. It's fine. Hold on. I need to roll for some people too.
Oh my god, where are my rolls now?
Oof, that's awkward. Okay. Actually, we'll put you like here, Zephyr. Okay. 25 to 20. Oh shit. Oops, I just knocked that.
Lovely. All right. Amdrus got 21.
Oh, sorry, I did not have my paper ready. 21.
I forgot these were at disadvantage because he's still exhausted, I think.
This is true.
But we still have a 21.
Oh yeah, your checks would have been at disadvantage. Oh well, it's fine. We're here now. It's good. So what was it, sorry?
21.
Oh, it's still 21? Okay.
Yeah. The second roll was a natural 20.
Okay. All right. 20 to 15.
17.
17. 15 to 10. Oh shit.
Oh fuck, we're fucked.
Supposed to have a... Oops, I forgot. Hold on. I forgot to add something to the map. Ahaha. Sorry, nobody got 15 to 10 there? Okay. Where am I? 10 to 5.
7.
7.
6 for Octane.
This is Zephyr and Taim. All right. With that, as Amdrus is hidden, he will see that with the dark kind of that darkness that rolled across, too came those ghastly images of the Feathergale Knights that you had fought previously, almost seem to be flanking you guys. He is hidden, but there is one here and one here, and you can see that they almost seem to be looking towards Joel. And Joel will use his actual thing is right there. As they both kind of had rolled in, almost as if Zephyr was the king and they were flanking the king as they walked, as they appeared.
Oh no.
So Amdrus does get to go first.
Yes. Okay. Well, I think he's out of inspos, so I don't have to worry about those right now.
I believe they come back on short rests. So I don't.
Okay.
Also, I think
they do.
Zephyr, you never rolled your health for your short rest. I forgot to mention. I looked because you still had very little, and none of them were checked off. So I assumed you had not rolled.
Oh.
So
Okay.
quickly do that, or quickly do the short rest, so you can see what you have.
Jesus Christ, I have so many.
Cool. So we'll go up and we'll. Oh, I don't have control of Amdrus.
Oh shit! Sorry.
We'll put him diagonal.
Yeah, hold on. I'll do it for you. I forgot because I didn't know who was going to. Oops.
I fixed that now.
There we go. Typed in Pyro and I was like, why aren't you popping up? Because your name's Atine. Okay, you should be able to now.
Perfect. And then we'll take our attacks on this.
Okay.
Crescent Star. I guess this is what he does, right? Yes.
Yeah. He would have advantage because he was in stealth, but he has advantage because you're flanking with Amethyst anyways, so yeah, you're fine. Because he was the only one that actually stealthed.
Wow. What a lovely advantage.
Doing great. 12 does not hit.
Great. 12 does not hit. Ah, love that. So lovely, beautiful, amazing.
As they almost seem to be like focused on Joel, but as soon as Amdrus like striked, they like saw him pop out of the kind of bushes and like swing, and their attention is now on Amdrus.
Okay. Bonus action.
He has 2 attacks. He can make
2 attacks, yeah.
2 attacks for his action, and then bonus action he can make a 3rd attack if he'd like. So this would be with his Warhammer for a 2nd attack.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Typically he does Warhammer, then Crescent Star, and then Warhammer again, but it's fine.
Okay. Crescent Star. Rolling. 22 to hit this time.
22 will hit. Roll damage.
This is only one hand, so. And I think what he'll do is he'll expend his defensive flourish.
Sure. So you roll a Bardic Inspiration, which I believe is a D10. Add that to the damage and add that to his AC.
Cool. So we'll roll for damage.
Sorry, you had to figure out his character first turn.
So the damage was a 6 plus an extra 8. And then
So you got plus
AC
8
goes
to
up.
this. Okay. You'll see as he swings, the first kind of hit gets deflected by the shield, but he brings the other one and slams it right in the chest. Do you want a bonus action attack again? with one of his
Yes.
weapons? Okay.
Since he normally does 2 with the hammer, we'll just go with the hammer again.
Yeah, that's fine.
21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
That's 12 damage. That's max. Nice.
Oh, shoot. Max damage, so 12. Shit. Oh, shit. I forgot these guys are resistant to that damage. Oops. Hold on. Let me add up all his damage. Oh, my lord. Okay. Okay. All right. That's his turn. That's all he can do, yeah. Unless you want to make a move. It is now the Feathergale Knight's turn. So the one that Amdrus started attack will just retaliate with 2 attacks. The first one to hit is might hit. He got a lot to his AC. That is a 23 to hit.
Just misses.
Just misses. And then the other one is not going to hit then. Oh, I lied. That's a 19. So 24 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Sorry, I thought it was a 16. Okay. He takes 5 points of force damage. The other one's turn. It will turn as seeing the fight happen and will push towards Zephyr. So 2 attacks against you, Zephyr. The first one's going to be a 10 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Don't think hits. The second one is going to be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh, and I rolled almost max damage. I'm so sorry. 10 points of force damage. This is happening all over again. Keep in mind, you do not have Death Ward anymore.
Yep.
And you guys have no idea what it means to actually go to 0 because we didn't get to that. Just putting that up there.
Yep.
Cool. That is their turn. That is of both of their turns. Amethyst. I will say, because you weren't hidden and because fire isn't here, it's just easier. You notice that the boy, this Raymond that Joel was having his moment with, has kind of pulled back closer to the thing, and you can just see the shadows almost like starting to coalesce around him. Like his panic is almost, like being physically appearing, if that makes sense.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Okay. I'm gonna Eldritch
essentially
Blast
right here.
this. Oh, sorry, where? I didn't see your ping.
Oh, sorry. Here. He's basically like 1 square in front of the river. Just letting you know. As Joel kind of stepped up and he stepped back to kind of block him. So Eldritch Blasting this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Oh, that was almost max. 8 damage plus... Oh my god, I'm
4.
sorry. It's plus 4, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's a proficiency
12.
bonus, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. A 12?
A 12 misses. 12 damage, 12 misses.
Okay.
But one of them hits.
Yeah. And, oh god. I guess I'm just gonna Misty step over to, like, that kid. He was, like, over here, right?
Yeah.
And it's, like, what, 30 feet?
Yeah.
So I can get there.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to disengage or anything.
Yeah. So he's in this square right here, as I'm hopefully popping up. Is that even showing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go... Oh god, wrong thing. Sorry. I'm gonna go, like, right here and just, like, try to console him.
Okay, as you kind of suddenly bamf there, kind of in between him and Joel, you will see him kind of like be shocked, almost like in fear, and you'll see Joel kind of turn to see you suddenly teleport. Is that the end of your turn? Are you moving at all?
Yeah, no, that'll be the end of my turn.
In that, you will see the panic coalesce, and it gets darker and darker around him, and you can see that this boy begins to still have some kind of features that this boy has, but the skin becomes black as shadow, and he almost seems to disappear within the darkness, and in a panic he will lash out at you.
Oh, that's great.
Buddy,
I don't understand this puzzle.
Disengage into danger.
you did, and I will tell you.
To try and help the child.
This is, I didn't want to use another shadow token because you guys have fought that and you know what it looks like, because he has more of himself in it, but almost just in this dark shadowy thing. So that's the token I used.
God.
It's a shadow demon.
Yeah.
It's just
Smash.
the easiest way to show that. But he is going to strike out at you in a panic and swipe with a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
16 hits. As his hand goes almost through you.
Rude.
Instead of like a really like a contact. Oh shit. He had advantage on that. It's still gonna hit anyways. It's just not a crit. As the shadows like coalesce him in the darkness of this, you almost don't even notice his hand before it's too late and it like rips through you. You are going to take 15 points of psychic damage, which you are resistant, so half to 7.
Cool.
As it just kind of rocks through you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's rude. God damn it, are you kidding? Oh, that's a 7.
A 7. Your max hit points reduced by the damage you take. So 7.
Okay.
From your max hit points. So that's your override max. Just calculate minus a 7 minus whatever your max is.
Okay.
And with that, he disappears. Kind of coalescing with the shadows that are around. In said panic. Cool. Zephyr, it is now your turn. A team, you're on deck.
Okay. Probably in the state of like, you know, this, all of a sudden these things are coming in. She's probably going to like freak out a little bit and basically tell him, like, no, stop, don't hurt him, and then use primal savagery to hit the one that's right next to me.
Okay. I did want to say, sorry, I was looking at the wrong stat block. Amethyst, you do not lose max hit points. You're fine. So you can...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. What were you doing? I'm so sorry.
I'm doing primal savagery on the one that's right next to me.
Okay.
And it's 20 to hit.
That hits. This is acid damage.
17 points of acid damage.
17. It is resistant.
Yep.
So 8, sorry. Okay. You kind of carve into this thing.
Question?
Yeah.
So it's pretty much their resistance to magical damage, right?
No, their Amethyst's Eldritch Blast seem to be doing fine. It's elemental damage.
Okay, sorry.
Elemental damage.
Yeah. I was meaning like non-force bludgeoning, like.
Well, yes, then yes,
yeah,
but that's still all
elemental,
magical.
Yeah.
Force is still magical.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Use the wrong word, but yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you don't know beyond what other things they have, but what you have thought already, it is elemental damage seems to be resistant on these guys.
Which is majority of my stuff.
Which is the majority of all your guys' stuff.
All of us.
Except for these fucking warlock bitches. Cool. And are you moving at all? That's your action, bonus action? Is that team you're on deck?
I think I would go in between, well, as best as I can, between this knight and Joel.
Okay.
So I don't know. Yeah. That's fine.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. At team.
Cool. We will. We're just gonna fire off 2 blasts. One to the left and one to the right.
Bop, bop. Yeah.
First one to the left is a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And then I'll just look at the to hit is a natural 20 for the second guy.
Beautiful.
Right. Since that's a natural 20, we'll just roll the damage for that one. So this is the guy on the right. That is 18 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll roll the chart. That is a 13 on the crit chart.
Oh, sorry. I said yep, but I completely missed. What was the damage?
18.
I was like, yep. And I just was thinking my own shit. And a 13 on the crit chart. I did not have that open. You guys are late game. I didn't have it early game. I'm sorry. 13 is no 1s or 2s. And is incapacitated for a round, which I believe it is one of the only conditions it can be. Yes.
Perfect. No 1s or 2s in the damage. Let me look at that real quick. Yeah, we're fine.
Sure, we'll do that.
Okay. And then I tried to roll the damage for the guy on the left, but it still had the crit damage in there. So, or did it? Hold on, let me look. I think it did.
You did. Yeah, it did 2 damage. So we'll take the first one, which is 5, which is the higher one, anyways. So that's 10 plus 4.
Yep.
14. On this bitch. Okay. Damn.
Oh, extra 4 on the right from my
Oh.
Or no, actually this guy. This case I hit him first. The left. You just rolled the damage for the guy on the right first because he crit. An extra 4 from my warlock patron.
From the first one.
Yes, on the first guy.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I was very confused. That's okay. Cool.
And that's all.
You're not going to move anything?
No, I'll be here.
Okay. Joel will kind of look up to where you were, Zephyr. Like, he'll kind of look, because he looked behind where Amethyst suddenly teleported, and then kind of look up to where you were, and like look at all of you, and just go, "Look, I'm sorry. It was my idea. Don't punish him. Stop." That's what he's gonna say. Amdrus, it is your turn. Well, Pyro.
Hi.
Back to you. What is Amdrus doing? This one in front of him. That was the one that you crit, right?
No, the other one.
It was the other one. That
Yes.
confused the ever-living shit out of me. Okay, sorry. This one is incapacitated. So the one in front of Amdrus is not incapacitated.
Right.
Gotcha. What's he doing? Smacking?
Smacking.
Smacking at home? Okay.
Yep. No advantage this time. Dirty 20.
That hits.
All right. Seven on the bludgeoning.
Okay.
Crescent. 23.
That hits.
Another 7.
Okay.
Back with the hammer.
Bonus action, hit again. You're basically going to play him as a fighter, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Leaves it that way.
That's only a 10.
10 to hit.
Yep.
10 misses, unfortunately.
Right.
Okay. He is starting to look rough already. Goddamn. All right. Is he moving at all? I assume no. Okay, it will 2 attacks against you. That is going to be, and his AC is back, by the way, to
Yes.
normal. Yeah. So that is going to be a 19 to hit, and then a 7, which definitely misses. But the 19 will do 8 points of force damage. That is that one's turn. The other one is no longer incapacitated, but it doesn't have a turn. Amethyst. As this, you teleported this boy, and it made him panic so hard he turned into a shadow and disappeared.
Okay.
Oh no.
Last time I tried to solve a puzzle. I'm gonna move over here, and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy twice.
Okay. I'm gonna say you have disadvantage on this for reasons unknown to you.
Okay. I hate that.
Unknown reasons.
Well, I don't suppose an 11 hits.
An 11, unfortunately, does not. You still got one more. Still at disadvantage.
Yeah. What about a 13?
A 13 misses. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Well, there's my turn.
You're removing any more?
Nope.
Okay. As you fire these, you realize your vision kind of is cut off. And it's hard to see as the shadow of this boy is right in front of you. And you didn't even notice it was him as he blended in. As he suddenly shifts and you realize it's something physical in front of you. I'm sorry, you just happened to move right where he was again.
What the fuck, bro?
And he's going to panic and swipe at you again.
Okay.
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dice going everywhere. That is 18 points of psychic, reduced to 9. Yes.
Yeah.
And he is going to reach out towards Joel, and you will see the shadows coalesce both of them, and they disappear. As a bonus action, they hide. You will almost hear him say, this boy say, I will state that you have heard him saying Joel, where everyone else has called him Jeholiel. You have noticed this boy has called him Joel. And he'll say, Joel, hide! And he'll it's almost like he grabs some of the shadow and like envelops him with like as if it's a coat or something, and they just seem to disappear, meld into the darkness. I will say Amethyst and Zephyr, you both hear and can vaguely see through these kind of wilting flowers movement. Do you want to make an opportunity attack, either of you?
Like, is it like moving away from us?
Yeah, that's what I
Then
mean.
no.
No.
I probably would.
Seems to be kind of moving in like this direction. You guys
I
can't see that.
No, I can't.
This direction here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
No.
Okay. All right. Zephyr, that team, you're on deck. You basically go
Okay.
twice in a row.
I am just gonna do the same thing. Primal Savagery.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 hits. Yep.
Really? 7.
7.5 to 3. But he is starting to look rough. All right. That's your action. Anything else you're doing?
No.
Okay. At team.
Okay. cast him again. We're gonna focus on left guy first. Nope. 11.
11 misses.
All right, guy on the right. 19.
19 hits.
Cool. That is.
Oh, I just realized.
14.
14. That's with the plus. Yeah, but it's okay.
Yes.
Okay. He is looking rough. I said that already, but like more so now. Okay, that's your action. Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
Okay. You will hear Joel coming kind of out of the shadows, kind of in that general direction. You will hear him go, "Stop! Leave them alone! Stop!" And you will almost feel this kind of cold wind come again. Kind of rip through this area again. And almost with that, a bunch of these kind of wilting flower petals begin to kind of blow in the wind. And you notice small orbs begin to appear. As 2 will-o-wisps join the fray. Amdrus. Pyro.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good. Back to you.
Love this. Great, it's a fun time. All right. Well, we're just gonna. We're gonna smack this same guy.
All on the floor? Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
I love that. That's a 25 to hit
25 hits.
for 8 damage, and we will use a
Wants a defensive flourish or
yes.
defensive? There we go. I can't speak. Don't judge me. That was
for an
8, right?
extra- It was 8, and then an extra 4.
For 4. Okay. So he has 4 to his AC. Are you just 2 more attacks?
And
Full
yep,
shebang. Okay.
Crescent is only a 12.
A 12 misses.
Back to the hammer. 19
19 hits.
for an extra 9.
9. All right, this guy is looking real rough now.
We'll have him wrap around.
Okay. It's a good thing he did that, because... Well, it's not a good thing for Amethyst, but it's a good thing because now it's the Will-O-Wisp turn. And the closest target is Amethyst. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Amethyst. I'm sorry, I love you.
Hold on. Oh, you guys are equal distance, so I'm gonna pick Atim. He hasn't been fought yet. Sorry.
Good.
You will see both of them will fly towards you, and this almost like shock of lightning, which Atim is not going to be a whole lot for you, kind of zaps at both of you. Amethyst, that is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
You take 8 points of lightning damage. And Atim, that is a 16 to hit.
I think that, yes, that hits.
Hits.
Barely, but yes.
You take 10 points of lightning, which I believe is half to 5. Beautiful. That is their turn. And you can see they kind of glow ever so slightly. And you know what? I'll do this so you can see. It's a bright light. Up to 5 feet around it. And then dim light up to like 20, but cool. Yeah, it's like a big jump. But I didn't want to like cover the map, so. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Ayo. Well, with that is the ghost turn. And Here, see, now you can see. You guys are in light. Look at that. Ghost, 2 attacks on Amdrus. That is going to be a dirty 20 and then a 10. Right? Yeah. Dirty 20, does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Just barely.
Sorry. Minimum damage, though. So 4 points of force damage. Zephyr, you're getting 2 against you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 17 to hit and an 8.
17 hits.
That was almost max. 10 more points of force damage. I'm sorry. I rolled minimum for Amdrus and almost max for you every time. What the heck?
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm still up.
Okay.
Amdrus doesn't have that much health, so.
Yeah. Amethyst. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast each of the little ghosty boys.
Ghosty boys. Okay.
Are they at disadvantage again?
No, they're not. You just happen to go right in front of this guy.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
A natural 20. Ayo. Okay. Roll
Fuck this
percentile.
bitch. 12 plus so 16.
Well, no, because it did the double thing. So it'd be 6 times 2, so 12 plus 8, so 20. But roll percentile.
Oh. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
My head's like actually pounding really
Oh,
bad.
I'm sorry. You could have went and grabbed some.
28.
28. Cool. It's you can make an immediate action against the same opponent, so you get a second Eldritch Blast that kind of splits off from the first. So roll another attack, and you can't roll 1s or 2s on the damage die, which you did.
21.
21 hits. So roll that as well. That was 20.
And then that is 13.
Plus 13. Holy shit. Yeah, this guy would have died in that first hit, but the second hit made sure he was gone. He had 14 hit points.
Oh my god.
As you just blast this ghost into nothing, you still get your other attack against the other one.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
No, that one misses. God
Nah.
damn it.
Back to the-
You're just so focused on that one, you're like, oh right, and then you just kind of missed. Okay, well.
But I might try and go find something.
Yeah,
So I'll be
yeah,
right back.
100% go do that. You will see Zephyr. From behind you, you'll feel this kind of coldness, and out of the shadows you didn't even notice was there. He's going to strike out at you as he appears. Even with advantage, I rolled terrible. Hold on. I think it's a 15. 15 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
Misses. So he kind of swings out, kind of angrily, and you can see that Joel appears out of the shadow as well over there. Oh, that was cocked. Okay. And as a bonus action, gonna go hide, and slips back into the shadows. Cool. Right. Where are we? Zephyr, back to you. Now team's on deck.
Okay. I'm going to use the healing spirit.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast that at 2nd level.
Okay.
And I want to place it on Amdrus.
Okay. If you want to do that, make it easy.
Oh,
Just
right.
doing like a circle or whatever.
Oop.
It's hard to make a token for that, so
No,
it goes
you're
over
good.
top of
Okay.
things, so it works.
So I'll do that, and then Amdrus, you get 6 plus. Oh wait.
Yeah, it's a d6 plus your wisdom.
6.
Oh, and the d4, yeah.
The D4. Oh, the 8. Do I get?
No, you don't get the d8,
Okay.
but you do get
So then
yeah,
it's just
6. Yeah.
So 8.
8. Sorry. 8
Yeah, I
healing
was
for
getting
Amdrus.
confused Yeah, I was getting tripped over my own numbers when I kept saying everything. My bad.
It's okay. That's your
Yeah,
bonus
so
action.
there's that. Okay, and And then this guy's still on me.
Yes. Still on you.
You know what? We'll change it up, and we're gonna do produce flame.
Okay.
28 to hit. Jesus Christ.
28 hits. Produce flame is a ranged attack. You would be at disadvantage throwing that in front of him. Because
Oh,
right
it's
on.
a self.
Yeah, so you cast it on yourself, and then as an action, you can toss it as a ranged spell attack.
Oh.
Is how the spell works. Yeah.
Okay.
So you like ignite your hand and throw it, essentially. So yeah, it would be at disadvantage.
24.
24 still gonna hit. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Then 7 points of damage.
7 halved. Because it is fire
was
damage.
that right? Was that the right? Oh yeah. So,
Yeah. So after 3. Okay.
just doing.
So the
Poke
music
damage.
just died. Yeah. Well, are you moving at all?
No. I think I'm being blank, so no.
Okay. At team.
All right. We're gonna focus on the guy. So.
Okay.
Okay, nat 1. Love that for me.
Ooh, roll percentile. Been a while since you guys got nat ones. This is great.
72.
72. You go last in initiative next round, which you pretty much go last already, but it's
Basically
fine.
already do, but okay.
You were one off it. Joel got a natural 1, so.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, and then, are you kidding me? I just rolled a natural 1 again.
Roll percentile again?
I hate it here.
What is happening?
I'm resistant to lightning. That shouldn't have messed me up.
Yeah,
How
you're just like,
dare.
oh, I haven't actually been hit with something else
I
in like
haven't, really.
a long time.
84.
Nothing unusual happens. You're just kind of like,
84
okay, I hate this
years.
right now. Yeah.
Oh my god, what is
84 years.
what's going on?
right.
Okay, well,
Are you moving at all?
I think we'll just bonus Misty away 30
Okay.
feet.
Where are you going?
5, 10, 15.
And I'll say like these big, like darker things, they are trees. So I'll say like the middle ones would be like unpassable, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like the middle 4 or 2 or whatever works.
We'll just go around here.
Okay.
If that's
Kind of
good.
just bamf there.
Just bamf
Let me just double check they don't have a thing. Cool. Right. Where are we? Okay. With that, it is Amdrus' turn. I mean, you would hear Joel still just pleading for his father to stop. Amdrus.
Sorry, hi, I'm back.
You're fine. AKA Pyro.
Sorry. Amdrus, right? Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Amdrus will run up.
I only imagine that Coco is saying some shit.
Melee this
Distracted.
Okay. Fire checking in to see who's playing him. And then pointing out the fact that I'm not using the accent.
Of course.
I'm sorry, I don't have time. I'm trying to switch back and forth. I'm over here looking at my own character sheet, trying to figure out what do I do. This doesn't look right. All right, cool. We're gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
Warhammer.
Which one? Sorry.
17. Oh, sorry.
The Feathergill Knight?
Yes, the
Okay.
knight.
Okay.
That was a 17.
17, I think, just hits. Yes, that does hit.
Beautiful.
Goes to block with a shield, but he is too quick.
Cool. And damage.
He-
That is 7.
Okay. Second hit.
Present star. 23.
23
Hit.
hits. Are you doing any flourishes or no?
8 damage. No flourish
Awesome.
this time.
Okay. Okay.
And then back.
And
one
then
more.
bonus action,
8.
one more hit. Okay.
natural 20 for 28.
Shit. Okay, roll percentile. Goddamn. Rolling all the 1s and 20s.
Yeah, I am. God, 74.
74. All allies receive advantage on their next roll. Inspirational display. Hey, this is very ironic for a bard.
Beautiful. Great.
Yeah, so everyone, your next d20 roll, whether it's a saving throw, attack roll, whatever, is at advantage. Yeah, and then you double your damage as per usual.
It's because I rolled afterwards. It's gonna get rid of that. So
That's
18?
fine. Makes it easier. What? No, it's 5 doubled
Sorry,
plus 4.
it's 5 doubled plus 4. Yes, 14.
Even at halving all that, you just killed it. It had 13 hit points. You did 14 after all together. So just all 3 attacks hits, and in this inspirational destruction of this ghost, you all feel very empowered. Look at you all go.
Hell yeah.
Okay. That's all he's doing. Correct. Okay. With that, it is the Wisp's turn, and the one's not going to move, and just going to zap Amdrus because it's right there.
It's right there.
That is going to be a, I think, dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
No, it's a 19. I'm sorry, misread. Which I assume still hits.
Yes.
Oh, I'm rolling so bad against him. 4 points of lightning. Amethyst is getting zip-zapped for another one. Well, not quite. That's a 9.
Surprisingly, no, that does not hit.
There we go. As it tries to shock you, and you just dodge out this little, like, zap that it gives you.
I smack it back, or I just start playing ping pong with this little wisp.
Yeah. All right. I feel like they would, like, float around, so I'm just gonna, like, move them 5 feet. Because that's fun. I don't know. As they're zapping. Amethyst, is your turn.
I'm gonna like step here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna hit it with this one down here with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one's at advantage. Yes.
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 Beautiful.
Everybody get
Oh.
Amdrus inspiring.
25.
Why do you just go? Oh. 25
Because it was
hits.
almost a nat 20, but it landed on a 2.
Fair.
Like it was cocked, but it.
Yeah.
Meh. Oh, and that's max damage.
Oh,
so 18.
Shit. 18 points. Oh shit. Okay. Jesus, you just about fucking half this bitch's HP in one hit. Cool.
All right, we'll do it again.
Looking right.
Oh god damn it. 13?
13 misses. As the second
Oh,
blast, it
never
just
mind.
easily moves out of the way. They seem to be very quick.
I
Bitch.
just realized that
What?
in Roll20, Joel's good. Dead boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he has been for a while.
Yeah, Dead Boy and Lost Soul, yeah.
I just
like you've done this
I knew
pretty
about
much from the
Lost
first.
Soul, but like every single time there's something new that I noticed.
Yeah, yeah. All right, that's your action and a bit of your movement. And you do anything else? Sorry, Amethyst.
Negative.
Okay. Ateem, again, even with your high passive, you don't even notice as a hand lashes out in the darkness against you.
Dear.
And got a natural 20. Buddy! Whoa! I rolled a 99!
I hate you.
Please make a Constitution saving throw, first and foremost. As he appears next to you.
Not great. 11.
Okay. Oh my god. Ugh, that's a lot. This is called total knockout, is what it's called.
Bye bye. I'll be fine.
Yeah, totally. You take
Oh,
51 points of psychic damage.
Forgot.
That is 5-1. You are unconscious, prone, and stunned for 2 rounds. As he falls unconscious. Not at 0, right?
Because I forgot that I'm playing Amdrus as well. Amdrus has silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. Okay. Oh god, what was the other one? It was... Okay, that one didn't have... okay, well... Reaction for that, that's real smart. So that's going to be an 18 to hit. That team.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. So instead, you take 19 points of psychic damage, because I rolled very well on that damage, and it was triple damage. So 19 points, and no other effects.
God.
Who gets the advantage?
Everyone already has
shit,
advantage,
I don't think I've
so
ever
I think I'll
rolled...
give it to him.
I mean, Amethyst hasn't got it. Well, used it, so...
We'll just used it, I guess.
Yeah, you give Amethyst.
Sure, you know what? Yes. We'll give
Okay.
it to him.
Cool. Bonus action, he's going to hide again. As he disappears. Atim, what is your passive?
Passive perception?
Yes.
16.
16, okay. You do not see anything. Sorry. Cool. Where are we? Zephyr, you're up. And then Atim, you don't go next because you're on last in initiative.
Oh, right.
But
I'm going to throw the heal back on Amdrus.
okay, and heal him again. Is your
Yeah.
bonus action? Okay.
1? Oh wait.
Well, plus
1
your charisma, or your charisma. No, you don't get the D4 for that. It's only the initial that you get the D4.
So what is it? I
So
add
it's 1 plus your wisdom.
4, so 5.
So you get 5 more hit points.
All total. Okay.
Okay.
You know,
And
honestly,
then
Bonus action.
at this wisp that's
Which one?
Next to Amethyst,
Okay.
I'm doing, where is it? I want to do a frostbite at it. It's
Okay.
a con of 17.
Con. Okay, does not have very good con. I rolled a 7, so no. Roll damage.
Wow, 4.
4 halved to 2 because it is resistant to cold. And what is the other effect of that? Its movement is half or something. What is it? Or has disadvantage on it?
Failed, it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
Okay.
So I think it's fine.
It specifies weapon.
Yeah, next weapon attack roll.
Then yes, it is a spell attack that it does. I didn't know that. That's kind of lame. I'll still give it disadvantage. That's lame. I guess it's resistant. It's fine. Cool. That's your action, bonus action. You moving at all?
Actually, yeah, I will. Okay.
You
so
don't
I'm
get
just
opportunity
gonna note-
attacks.
Oh, how? I'm gonna run up to you at him.
Okay. Oh god. Alright, gotta fix something. That's all you're doing?
Yeah.
Right. With that, you will hear Joel once again shout out. God, I kind of blanked at what I was about to say. He will just say that. He goes, "I'm sick of this. I hate this so much. Stop!" And in that, you will see almost in that stop, there is again that wave of cold. And you will see two of those like spectral Feathergill knights just apparate suddenly, as if they never left.
Fun. Yeah, it's okay.
Back where they were. And now it's you, Atim. You hear Joel shout. What are you doing?
I don't.
And then Amdrus is immediately after, so you get 2 turns here. What are you doing?
Okay, I think Atim's gonna call out and just be like, they're just gonna keep reappearing like they did before. I don't know what to do here though to get making them stop. I kind of just lucked out with the door last time.
Okay.
And we will
What you doing?
we will Eldritch Blast the wisps.
Okay.
So first one near
Which one?
Amdrus.
That's okay. First one
Yep.
near the Amdrus. Okay. 1 of each.
24 to hit. That is 12. That's with the extra 4. So that's 12 damage.
12. Okay.
Yep.
That was the one by Amdrus first, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And you know what? We'll
It's
just
looking real rough.
I was gonna say we'll just go right at him again.
Okay.
17.
17 misses.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Which means I fully thought you were going to kill him, and I have to rewrite the hit points. Cool. Because he has very little hit points. As it gets hit by the first one, but it quickly dodges out of the second one, out of the way. That's your action. Anything else you're doing?
Nope. Except that I'll be playing Amdrus.
Yeah, Amdrus. As the ghost kind of reappears behind him. What's he doing?
We are going to smack the wisp first.
Okay.
That is a 23.
23 hits.
There you go.
I believe his minimum will kill it, but I don't know.
Yeah, 12.
The minimum would not have killed it, but 12 does... Oh, hold on. It is resistant, which is half to 6, which is exactly its hit points, so it still kills him. So it's fine. Yeah, you see the will-o-wisp kind of just dissipate. That's the first attack. What are you doing for the rest?
Amdrus will probably respond like, "What do we do?"
Where's the accent?
Swinging. I don't know. It's been a week plus. It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. Yeah.
So I don't remember his accent. I'm gonna go watch a video real quick.
Just in the background, another stream. Won't be confusing at all. Okay. Just a rest against the Feathergale Knight, or?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 26.
26 hits.
Gross is 5 damage, and then should we? Yes, we
Bonus
will pump
action.
his last defensive flourish into that as well.
Okay.
Because he's kind of at a
Needs that AC.
weird spot. That's a plus 9.
Ooh, 9. To his AC too. Shit.
Yep. That's a 20.
Bonus action. Are you attacking again?
And then yep, we'll attack one more time. Actually,
Yeah. He has a lot of bonus action things, so.
he will bonus action healing word. I'll take you.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
What level is a good one?
Oh, what's a good one? Well, while you're trying to figure out how to help yourself, it is the Will-O-Wisp's turn, and it's going to shock Amethyst, which I will give it disadvantage because that's kind of weird. which with disadvantage is only a 9 to hit. There, Amethyst. She tries to zap you, but it's just slow enough where you're able to quickly dodge. Amdrus has that ghost, so this ghost is going to fly up to Amethyst. Sorry. So you get 2 ghostly sword attacks against you, Amethyst. The first one is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. The second one, also 12. I rolled 2 7s there. God dang it.
Nay.
That is their turn. Amethyst, your turn.
Oh, God. It's a whole ass action to disengage, alright?
It is, yes.
Alright, so if I disengage and try to go talk to Joel, would that...
I would say no. It would, if depending on what you're trying to do with Joel.
No, I'm trying to tell him to go.
I guess too.
I would say no. It would have to be like an action. Like you would have to do like a persuasion check or something.
Alright, well, I'll Misty step over to Joel then.
Okay.
So, there goes my
Bamf.
spell slot. I'll bamf in front of Joel and be like, I'm gonna break my own heart saying this, but
Oh no.
this doesn't concern you. You need to leave now.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
It's okay. I'm good at this,
I'm
guys.
gonna say a disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me? Fuck me.
Sorry.
You're good at this. It's okay.
Yeah, 11.
11. As you tell him, sorry, what did you say? To run?
But no, to leave because it doesn't concern him.
Okay. You'll hear Joel go, "Enough! I am the prince. Of course it concerns me." Is what he's gonna say.
Well, there's my one idea, guys.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you will see the shadows begin to coalesce and Joel disappears.
Yep.
What is your passive?
Like 12.
Okay. Then never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Zephyr.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with my idea.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a mass cure wounds.
Okay.
Um.
Which you can easily hit
and I'm just
everybody.
Yeah. And I don't know if it can count because it doesn't say anybody that I can see. It just says choose up to 6 creatures in the 30-foot radius. So I don't know if they are.
Yeah.
But I was going to do the entire party and then also do Joel and Raymond if possible.
Sure.
I have no idea.
Sure. And you do get your D4 for this because this is you casting as well. Because you get it on the initial casting is when you get it.
24 points for everybody.
Okay. Everyone gets 24 hit points. Okay.
And then metagame question.
Yes.
How injured is Amdrus, if I can ask? Sorry for Athen.
Sorry, what? How am I?
How is Amdrus doing? Is he still pretty injured? Or is he good now?
Amdrus is fine. And also Atene's also good. So
Okay.
we're good.
Okay, does somebody need the orb? The healing spirit? By chance? No?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna drop it on me and just use a little bit more.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
And then that will be
Yeah,
my
at team.
turn.
Right. He keeps asking us to stop. Should we stop fighting?
response, I would say yes. I think so.
Okay. All right. Then. We're not going to do anything.
Okay. Are you holding anything, or are you going to say anything?
So then I will. You just say then I will stop fighting.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You will see young Joel appear from the shadows, almost like a drape of shadow, kind of be pulled away, and you'll hear him go, "I don't understand. Why is this happening? Why is this always happening?" And with that, you will see a will-o-wisp fly up and appear again. Okay, Amdrus.
Amdrus will
What you doing?
we're gonna mirror image.
Okay, that's bonus action. Or is that an action?
It's an action.
Okay. Okay. It's. Oh, I forgot, Zephyr. You are concentrating on this spell. I forgot.
You will use his action.
Have you taken?
Healing Spirit.
Yeah. Have you taken any damage since casting the heal spirit?
I probably want to say yes.
At least one. Okay,
think
just
I've
make a.
gotten hit. Yeah.
Yeah, make a save. Constitution saving throw. You have to beat 10.
Cool. 15.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so Amdrus kind of mirror images.
Mirror images will walk back.
Okay, you will get an opportunity attack,
Mm-hmm.
which I will hit, I believe, with a 19. So roll to see if it hits him or a mirror image. You have to roll, and I believe you have to get like a 4 or higher or something like that.
Roll d20 to determine whether it's
Or maybe it's a 6 and higher.
If you have 3, you must roll a 6 or higher.
Yeah, 6 and higher.
15.
15. So one of the images disappears.
All right, cool.
Taking the hit.
So then he'll walk back.
Okay.
And lie weapons on the ground.
Okay. It is the Will-o-Wisp's turn. One will fly up to Zephyr. One will fly up to Amethyst. They will each zap you.
Beautiful. Love it.
Zephyr, that is a 17 to hit. Amethyst, that is a 7. Or, sorry, 8.
17 hits.
17 hits, okay. You take 9 points of lightning damage. It zaps you.
Okay.
It is the Feathergale Knight's turn. They're going to shift here. 1 attacking Amethyst, or 2 attacks against Amethyst, 2 against Amdrus. Amethyst, that is a 11 and a 19.
Oh, the 19 hits, but
19.
the 11 doesn't.
Okay. So that is 9 points of force damage. Against Amdrus, that is a 24 to hit.
Okay.
So roll, I believe you have to get an 8 or more.
Oh,
That
a 20.
takes another one. And then the other one won't hit. It's a 9, I think. No. 11, sorry. Which won't hit. Cool. That is their turn. It's Amethyst.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to follow everyone else's.
Okay. All right. Atim does a 19 hit
Yes.
as the shadows behind you strike out. being this boy. Oh Jesus. So I always forget. +3. That is 20 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And you see this time as it strikes out, and I'll give you this. As it strikes out, it tries to pull back, but you notice it in time, and you notice that the proximity of the light from the will-o-wisp almost makes it easier to see it as it tries to pull back into the shadows. You can make an opportunity attack if you'd like, as it tries to move away.
No attack.
No. Okay. All right. Back to you, Zephyr. Team, you're on deck.
Okay.
Okay. I kind of want to walk up to the river and see if there's like. Basically, I want to do a perception check, see if there's something else that maybe it's missing, but I just want to dismiss everything that's going on, and I'll take the opportunity hit.
Okay. Just moving right up there.
Yeah. Like
yeah.
if there's something down one of the waterways, or if there's the path that continues or something.
Okay. You will see that is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
That is 9 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
It zaps you as you go.
Do you want me to do the con save too?
Yes, and a con save.
12.
12. Yeah, you have to be 10, so you're good. And sure, if you want to make an action to do a perception check. 16. As you kind of follow the river, you see one, like, it seems to be kind of one side flowing down further, and you assume what would be the lake or another pond or something that it's heading towards. You don't really see, with the nature of this kind of place, it's almost like in a private little nook that you guys had found. And you can kind of see the water coming down from the hill and kind of going through it. It technically be coming from the other way.
Is the water shallow? Like, could I step in the water?
It's not very shallow.
Oh, okay.
It's like I mean, you're tall enough. You wouldn't go fully under or anything. It's probably like, between 5 to 10 feet. It's not super shallow, but you probably would be fine. You'd probably be up to your shoulders or something. You expect.
Yeah, not yet, at least.
Okay. I will also say, as you're kind of looking at this, expecting the water, you notice with the will-o-wisp there's that light coming off of it. There's almost a reflection in the water, and it's not quite the same reflection.
I was gonna say, could I, like, instead of going into the water, kneel and, like, touch the water?
Sure. Yeah, and you disturb the water as normal.
Okay.
But you do notice in the reflection, it seems to be that beautiful day, that moment, and you can see the backs of this boy and barely see the back of Joel, as if like they were standing where they were in the beginning of the fight. You're almost seeing like a reflection of the memory you walked into, even though it's not the same as it is at the moment. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Ateem. You still have your bonus action. I'm sorry, Zephyr, if you want to do something with your healing spirit. You want to heal yourself or Amethyst or Ateem.
Yeah, I guess I'll move it on me again.
Okay. Pyro's like, fine.
Oh, do you need it?
I just took a ton of damage, but it's okay.
It's too late.
Give
the spirit came with.
Rolled. I didn't even do it.
Yes, you get 9 points of hit points there.
Yeah,
Ateem.
9.
What are you doing?
9. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Okay. Ateem is going to go towards Joel
Okay.
And
I would say because your passive is higher than its stealth, because I rolled very low, you can see that other boy, that shadowy boy, is behind him, standing behind him. You didn't see that. My bad. It's like right here.
Cool. Still didn't see that, but it's okay.
Why? I switched things. Hello?
There we
See
go.
that there? There we go. I switched it and it switched back. I don't know what I clicked to make it go back, but roll 20.
And then I'll tell you, will like kneel down. I because he's still a boy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's still like 10, maybe
he's
11.
Still, yeah. And he's just gonna be like, Joel, I don't know if any part of you is in there still, but we're your friends. We love you. We're here to, I don't release you from this place, this nightmare, this I don't know what's going on fully, but if there's some way that you can stop this, please, because we need you, and it's difficult without you being here. And he's just gonna be there.
Okay. Are you wanting to do like a persuasion check on this?
Yes.
Okay. Calling out to the Joel you know through his memories.
Yes.
Sure. Make a persuasion check.
18.
Okay. As you kneel down, and you say this to him, you can see this young boy who is frustrated and upset and stressed out looks to you, and there's almost this like golden glow behind his eyes. And he reaches out to kind of touch your shoulder, and in but a fraction of a moment, you will see Joel as you know him. Older, in armor. And in that, disappears. And just like the door slamming, like a shockwave of golden light will ripple across the battlefield, and every danger will disappear. And if anyone is proficient in religion checks, you can make a religion check.
I am.
You are.
I will make them.
Go.
Make a religion check.
8.
8. Weird feeling.
Amdrus has half proficiency?
I'm so.
Sure.
These rolls are bad.
Sure. No,
I was
yeah.
genuinely asking because I know he gets that because of this
Yeah.
guy, so.
No, it's true. Yeah, okay,
No.
sure. I'll allow it. Poor Celeste's rolling real bad.
19.
19. Well, Amethyst, you're kind of just that golden light kind of ripples across, and that daylight comes back, and you're just kind of in this flowery field by this river.
Hold.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that is a skill check.
It
so
is
I
a skill
think I
check.
do
He
it
does have disadvantage. Thank you for remembering.
So let me do that again. Only 11.
11. Okay. As that kind of goes by, Amethyst and Amdrus, you kind of, all of you feel that warmth, that kind of like the divine warmth is what I'll say. You know, like when you're getting healed or whatever. But beyond that, who knows? But all is quiet again. And on that note, because that took longer than I expected, we're going to hit our break. It's a little late for the break, but I need to go to the bathroom. So we're going to hit our break, and we'll come back for the short end of that there and figure out where we're going next. So, ooh, I hit the wrong one. So we'll be back soon. Peace. I don't know. Hello. Oh my god, there's so much music happening. I forgot to stop the battle music during the break.
You're cutting out.
You are on a different mic? Or is that what you were just talking about?
Oh. No,
No,
I
you're
shouldn't
good.
be. Okay.
You're good now.
No, I was mumbling to myself, sorry. I forgot to stop the battle music during the break because it's muted on my phone, so I did not hear it. Oops. Sorry. Let me get my music back. All right.
Realize.
Welcome back, everybody. If you missed the first half, well, first three-quarters here. It was most of the session. Our wonderful team has wandered through the maze-like but beautiful gardens around the castle, only to discover another memory of Joel. One that he shared his first kiss with another young boy that seemed, not to say, that clearly wasn't from the same like level he was, aka he's royalty. They were clearly not. Not to say they were like poor, but you know what I mean. I don't know what that word is and I've lost it. It's fine. Anyways, they had a moment. Joel got hurt with some joking around and sword fighting. Zephyr tried to jump in to say, hey, it's fine, and things took a dark turn when you realized the memory, seeing you guys almost corrupted this memory, or whatever happened. He seemed to react as if you were his father in that moment, Zephyr, and you guys had a battle. The battle did not end and was not coming to an end until you guys talked with Joel, where Atium kind of knelt down, whatever. Knelt down and talked to him, saying that I kind of forget. Saying that
We love him, we need him.
Yeah. They're coming to get you. You're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's Gucci. You know.
Friends.
Yeah. And it seemed to, in a fraction of a moment, reach the Joel they know, the soul. And in a flash, a ripple of golden light, all the darkness had disappeared. But so did Joel. And you guys were left in this beautiful little spot by a river, filled with beautiful flowers, and 2 wooden swords laying within the kind of patch of flowers, but no other presents. What are you guys doing?
Okay.
Also, no palace entrance to be found or seen in your vicinity. Are you guys?
At least that worked.
Are you guys wanting to have a short rest? Spend another hour, rest up? Are you guys? No. Okay.
No.
As a reminder, you guys have been wandering the gardens for about 5 hours, and if you guys want, you can make perception checks.
18.
14.
18, 14.
30, 20 for Atayim.
30, 20, okay. I guess that's fair. Where? Amdrus?
And a 15 for Amdrus.
15. I would say all of you would notice, you're not sure if it's the wear and tear of the battle, of magic being gone, of hit points essentially being gone, or if it's just the time spent, but you guys are ever more, slightly more see-through, more ethereal.
Time is taking its toll.
It's not like a massive jump. It's not like you guys are like hardly there anymore, but there is a noticeable difference.
Right.
So I guess we just like make our way back down and go to this way, like this path, I guess.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm asking
You guys
everyone.
Go back
Essentially,
down.
jumping back into the thing. Do you want to jump back here?
Well, I was gonna say, like, if we, like, just follow the path, because there's another viable path down here.
Yeah. I mean, you could, yeah.
If that's what everyone else wants to try and do.
I think that's fine. Yeah.
So you're gonna backtrack a couple hours and go back to that? Because it is.
I don't see what other choice we have.
I mean, we could go the other way, see if there's anything else.
Still allowing that.
It's up to you guys. What are you guys doing? Are you guys gonna check this place? Like, you're talking about here? Right?
Beast. Or
Yeah.
Like there, or are you talking about all the way down here? Sorry.
Well, I had mentioned, like, going all the way down because if there's another path, but if they want to check here, then yeah, go for it.
it was just an option. We don't have to. We can just stay on the path that we already know.
I mean, kind of walking back, kind of back up to that, you can see the castle is fairly close compared to, you know, a couple hours down through the maze. So, it's up to you guys. It just would be... hold on. That'd be another, like, 2.5 hours to track back. It is a half hour every movement, every square.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Okay, but what are we doing? Are we looking here, or are we going back down? Because he said the castle was relatively close.
Let's go down the new path to C2.
Okay. Do you want to make a check, or do you guys just kind of pick a path and start going down?
I'll just do a perception check.
Sure.
16.
16. Sure. As you're kind of walking back up that hill, back to where you guys kind of left the main path, you notice that there are more paths that keep on kind of branching off more towards it. What you do pick up, though, is that there are other smaller, again, that kind of like going into more of a dirt path, branching off, and you can see one looks like it's going directly towards the side of the thing.
Of the castle?
Of the castle, yeah.
Alright, well, we'll go down that way.
Okay. As a note, it was just the one over. And as you guys start kind of heading through, you kind of have to push through a lot of, like, it's still very beautiful, but it is almost like a little less taken care of and you know, cut to or anything like that, as it's kind of a bit more overgrown, and things kind of blend a bit more together instead of being like nice bushes in between them, between the different flowers. And you find yourself kind of almost single filing, pushing through a bushes until what you see looks like a relatively overgrown, like kind of up the side of the castle, a door, a side entrance. You decide to go up instead of looking to the side. Didn't want to push that, but you guys were so close to the end, I wanted to make sure you guys weren't going to waste, 2 hours. And with that, sorry.
No, good. Sorry.
With that, you kind of walk up and you can see that this door, there's like a little kind of window, like a rounded window, and you can kind of peer through it, and it looks like it opens up into like a small, almost like storage shed. or storage room, I should say, not shed. Do you guys go inside?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Good, I will enter.
As you kind of push in, the kind of like reinforced wooden door kind of creaks a bit, and you'll see. Oh, you have dark vision, so you will see no light, but a small room with a bunch of boxes and crates and shelves that seem to have all kinds of dry goods. And then what seems to be like almost like cellar doors inside. That if you walk over, it kind of gets colder in that corner. And then there's a door off to the side, so it kind of similarly wooden door.
Might as well just keep going through the door.
Okay. And as you open it, again, like as if walking through the threshold, as you open it up, it goes from desolate with no real noises to almost just that like whispering in the back if you really concentrate on the darkness or the silence, to stepping in to suddenly loud and busy. You can immediately are hit with the smells of fresh cooking food and baked goods. You can see ovens are alight with fire. You can see a bunch of what seems like cooks bustling around and making food. And kind of in this almost like stepping into a moment again. With everything running around, you will see almost pushing past you, whoever may be leading, or you guys as you walk through, a young boy, maybe a little younger than you recognize him, or you would recognize him, but again, that dirty blonde kind of scruffy hair and that kind of simple cloth, kind of dirt filled as he runs past, kind of go, sorry, and pushes past you guys and runs to one of the chefs. It looks like the head chef, as they are throwing what seems to be spices into a big pot. And you see the man kind of smile down and he goes, Ray, what have I told you about tracking dirt in while we're working into the kitchens? And he goes, sorry, Dad, but do you think Joel will be busy, or do you think we can play a bit before dinner? And he kind of laughs. He goes, I'm sure if you wait, he'll be here shortly anyways. You know him, always getting a snack before dinner. He goes, okay, I'll go clean up. And you'll see him kind of push back and he goes, excuse me, and like pushes past you guys again. And if you look behind you, it almost just goes into that dark, cold room, as if the memory stops at the door. And the boy just disappears. And with that, we'll end. It was a very short back. Unless there is anything you guys would like to do, we can end it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out these pastries. Do they make small food?
They do. There are plenty of different types of pastries and food being made. And yes, I would say your eyes are definitely on a few. There is someone like making small little like, I don't know.
Like a tart.
Yeah. I was trying to think of like, yeah, sure, little tarts that they're like filling with cream and different flavors in it. As you kind of walk in and you're smelling it, and again, you guys haven't really been hungry this whole time, but it's almost as if hitting with all the smells, it makes you hungry. Kind of mouth begin water. Amdrus probably is starting to drool, realizing he hasn't eaten in like an entire day.
It's a realization wave of smell.
Yeah, and as you guys kind of take in this, I'll add, you will see the door kind of kick open. The door, not the one you walked into, but what seems to be these kind of double doors that seem to be opening up into a beautiful, like, white stone hallway. And you will see a young, again, a bit younger, almost maybe 8, Joel opening up the door. That is where I'll end it. I was expecting some roleplay, but that's okay. Between all that. So we came back for like 10 minutes. It's fine. But anyways, before, you know, some crazy shit happens again, we'll end it there, and we will be back next Monday. Hopefully one more session is what I'm thinking. We'll see. These bitches take 500 years to do a simple thing sometimes, and other times does a bunch in one. So, you know, it's kind of hard to balance that sometimes. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have, by the end of next session, a Joel back. Or maybe he just won't ever come back and it will be a new character and it will be really awkward and we did this for nothing. We'll find out next episode. Anyways, sorry for the quick goodbye, but I know a lot of us are exhausted. So have a wonderful night, and we will be back next Monday for more crazy shit. Bye.